Okay. If you were to rate this video on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it and why?
I'd give it 7 because I think the ideas behind it and a lot of it is very well thought out, very well constructed. But
did you understand the narrative of this video, and what did you understand to be the motif?
I did understand the narrative. The narrative was very clear, obvious what was happening. Not at first, actually. Not at first. But as it went on, it sort of became clear, and it just became more apparent about the themes and the motif and everything that was happening. The motif's obviously the little beanie baby man, and yeah, that was obviously apparent because he's in it throughout, and like.
Did you find the use of camera angles appropriate, and which one stood out in particular?
I did think the use of camera angles was appropriate, and the way that they were sort of, you know, at the beginning there was less uses of different camera angles, but as it went on then there was more like different ones and like cutting. I thought it was very appropriate for how, you know, it went on, and her moving from place to place. It showed like moving from place to place and stuff, and it showed like, yeah.
I find the use of lighting and props appropriate in the music video.
I thought the use of lighting was yeah, appropriate, but it was good when you were outside. All the outside shots was perfect lighting and everything. Some of the inside shots weren't so, you know, lit as well because they were inside, obviously. So, you know, because of that, it wasn't a negative thing, but it was just, I personally think it would have looked more professional if the lighting was, you know, better, especially when in the candlelit dinner and when she's on the sofa with her boyfriend.
What genre would you associate this video with, and why?
The music in the video was definitely indie music. However, the video wasn't so indie. Because usually in indie videos they have the band playing somewhere, so it's usually, yeah, sort of live footage of the band playing, but this video wasn't that, so it wasn't a very indie video, I didn't think.
Okay. Did you find the cutting rhythm and the song fitted well together?
From one shot to another, like from the past to the present to the past to the present. I thought that was really, really, really good. I really liked that. I liked the way that how the song moved, the camera angles moved, and the shots moved in the same sort of pace. Yeah, I really think that worked a lot. I think it was really, really well done, that cutting of them.
Is there anything that you think could be improved on, or anything you particularly didn't like in the music video?
Yeah, the lighting. I think the lighting could have been improved in the house. I don't know how you did, just, you know, extra lighting, so we could have seen you better, seen your facial expressions better, things like that. And yeah, I think I think the beginning and the end of the video were really strong, really powerful, really sort of like dramatic. Like the beginning drew you in, and the end was just like really like a climax. But then the middle wasn't so, it wasn't as strong as the beginning and the end, I didn't think. So maybe you could have made it more strong. And another thing I didn't think was very good was the relationship with the boy and the girl, the actual boy and the girl, where they were supposed to be in love, and to me, watching it, it didn't seem that way. They sort of seemed more friendly with each other and like playing around with each other, more like how you would with friends, not like, especially when they hugged each other and stuff. It was very awkward, and I didn't feel that they were in love. Especially seeing as she was supposed to be obsessed with him, so obsessively in love with him, it didn't really seem like that.